Today, we wrap up the discussion on how sustainability efforts impact pricing, operations, and future industry strategies.
The technology that's available, is it feasible and is it commercially viable?
One of the things that we need to do is to have these SAF refineries, which are relatively simpler, probably closer to airports. If you're really serious about it, we've had this discussion with the PMO as well, that can you allot spaces which are close to airports so that the transport cost, which is the largest part of that cost, because you'll have to address these issues. You have to get to the bottom of why is SAF cost so high. There is a volume issue, but there are also structural issues like that. Then there have been discussions with IOC, with BPCL and HPCL and others to say, look, can you give us some space in your refinery, and can we build a mini refinery there? We wanted to start with Punjab, and because Punjab had the largest Jatropha cultivation and so on and so forth. So it has to be a concerted effort of the government of India. I think temporarily what was decided was that, look, while all this is happening, let's just start by setting blending targets. And there is a blending target of 1% for 25, or then 2% for 27, then 5% for 2030. So the idea was to progressively take up the blending target so that it's not that we keep struggling with the production of SAF and at the same time do absolutely nothing else. I think at some point, government and industry have to get together and create a significant incentive and logistic structure to make SAF possible in this country.
Somebody has to pay for it, right? If we don't pay as industry, the taxpayer will pay. If the consumer doesn't pay, someone has to pay. So the real point for us as industry is that we must get the SAF production up, and we must push the policy makers to have tighter targets. And you are absolutely right. 1% is way too mild. 1% in 27. It should be much more challenging.
The day the government decides that this needs to be done, it will be done. But to expect today the consumer to pay significantly larger sums of money and airlines to do this, that's not feasible. Airlines can do what airlines are doing, get new engines, make sure that emissions are low, try and electrify all your ground equipment and make sure that you're not wherever it's feasible, the airlines will go and do it. But where it's not, you cannot expect airlines to bear an additional 15-20% cost to make this happen. And for the petroleum companies, it's marginal, and if there is political will, it can be done.